Hello and welcome to one more video. I know I've been disappeared since the ending of last year. However, there's always a lot of things to be there's always a lot of things to consider, do. We are in the process of moving, so it wasn't actually the best time to be recording, and it still isn't, but I just can't wait anymore. Today we're going for a daily challenge in Slay the Spire, and I'm about to read the modifiers. I'm just finishing, like, choosing the cards. I wasn't even aware that I would have to choose the cards first, otherwise I would have chosen and then started the video. Guess I have to read more, I guess. Okay, so we start with 15 cards and our modifiers are... Okay, draft a custom starting deck of cards. Colorless cards now appear in rewards and night terrors. Resting at rest sites heals 100% of your HP, but costs 5 max HP. So I guess this means that we should like just rest when we are about to die, literally. And that relics that gives us max HP are going to be the best ones. And curse the guy in the motorcycle that just... that probably got into the audio file. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Sure, so... let's start like this, and a charge battery should be good enough. Claw, just so we start to charge our claw here. Beam Cell for the vulnerability, and then the streamline is going to be enough for finishing it. Another claw, please. Of course. A Jaw Arm. Let's start with the FTL. Draw us a card, go for the eyes. Claw, claw. Cold Snap, and I don't like to use Equilibrium like that, but at the same time I don't want to take 6 damage for nothing, so sure. Now, I was about to say a Streamline would be really good here. Sure. How many charge batteries I have? I have 1 and I have auto shields. I have 2 Cold Snaps, Finesse. I guess I go with another Cold Snap because it's defensive and offensive at the same time. Sure. So if I have no attacks in my hand, this draws 2 cards, which means I can just toss away the claw. And then I can draw for 0. Which is pretty nice. Oh, I also have the Beam Cell. Okay. Okay. So now we draw. So... I guess we play out the shields first, then Finesse. Nice. So Cold Snap and Cold Snap are going to be enough to destroy that louse. Now, as Pearl from Steven's Universe would say, we begin with a bow, and that louse is dead. I don't really like any of you, although Rebound is pretty nice with claws. So, in the name of the claw, let's start with a Beam Cell, Rebound, and then we claw, Ball Lightning, and stack. It isn't much, but it's all we got. And this guy almost died on first turn. Our Streamline is being pretty good, always showing up when we need. Resting is the one that costs us max HP, right? So we can just sit here and smith, right? Okay, so we are going to do that. Now, I don't think we need to remove anything. We don't have curses and we don't have basic strikes or things like that. So I think I'm going to be upgrading a card. The question is which one. Beam Cell is like really nice to upgrade. Go for the eyes is really nice. The frag is kind of good. I think I want the Beam Cell actually. So let's upgrade the Beam Cell here, and then on the fire, we are going to smith and finally upgrade the go for the ice. So that's pretty good. You know what our deck's missing? All for one. In the distance, All Might is screaming because he's like, no, not all for one. Okay, so rebound, claw. I want to put the fragment, and ball lightning is nice for the damage, although cold snap's nice for the defending, but I think I want to go for the damage. We have to bring this guy down as fast as possible. This is a good hand. Holy, this is a good hand. So go for the ice, claw, cold snap, and streamline. I think he would have been dead if we had drawn the beam cell. Okay, so beam cell right here. He is on the famous 1/2 point, as everyone that fights me. And I'm just desperate for any damage, because any damage would win. So it's worth. Now, do we want another ball lightning? We have 2 cold snaps. Okay, 3 cold snaps. I don't see why we can't have a second ball lightning. So let's fight. Oh, the fungi beast. Sure. So beam cell. Go for the ice. Claw and cold snap. I think that's enough. Yes, that's precisely enough. I'm not going to play the stack because we don't need it. Now rebound, claw, cold snap, and this draws our claw. Nice. I don't think I want any of you actually. Although panic button, what is our last boss? Cause sure, let's take a panic button. It's kind of like our impervious. The ooh, panic button with calipers. That might be interesting. Now I don't like these guys. In fact, I hate these guys. I hate all of them. Every single one. We begin with FTL, that's for sure, but on whom? Like, I can go and kill this guy, but I can also start focusing this guy. I guess the claws and the streamline can kill this guy, right? So we beam cell this, FTL him, the streamline's here, claws to finish him off, and he's the one that's dealing the most damage, so that's good enough. Then I think we go for finesse before playing the streamline. That's a very useful card right now. Like, perfect. Let's do this. We are taking no damage. Hopefully this guy does not shield the guy in the back. Thank you. So now we can... This guy gains damage if we try to damage him. So we're not going to damage him. I'm going to rebound this guy, go for the ice, then ball lightning him and the frag. Yes, we'll be taking damage, but that's okay, it's for damage. I'm going to bite bullet. Okay, so now we have to kill this guy. And his damage is going to be scaling a little bit, but that's okay because we just evoked our thing. I don't think I need more energy. I think I'm okay taking the regen. More cold snaps? No, I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm skipping. Go elites! Elite hunting right here. So we begin with FTL, that's for sure. FTL on this guy. Now, do we want to hold on to this hand? Because we can retain our hand right here. And I think the answer to that is yes. Or might be no. Like, I can just play the fragment, cold snap, and leap and call it a day. And I think I'm going to do that. So, okay. That was an okay-ish turn. But now there are daisies being shuffled into my discard pile, and these guys are going to be dealing 18 damage. That's not something that is very fun for me, although we have panic bottom and calipers. And if you And if you think about it, Panic Button plus Calipers means that we get enough defense for the next turn where it deals 9, and then possibly for the turn right after. So if I have to play Panic Button last, but I can do it, and it looks like a very interesting idea actually. So let's do this. Then I'm going to do Impatience, see what we draw. Streamline is pretty nice. I'm not going to end up playing the thing, but by playing the charge battery, but by playing Streamline, it gives us a chance to kill this guy, as we did it. So it means that our Calipers now is going to like everything's just as planned, I guess. So let's bin sell this guy because he's already badly hurt. Ball Lightning is going to be nice here because evokes the claw, and Cold Snap. It gives us block, nice. And then more block for more thing. Calipers means that we have no block anymore, but we can gain blocks again. So auto shields, love that card. Charge battery, and this guy is alive, but that's okay because the one in the back is being burnt. Now close enough to destroy this guy. What I'm going to do is claw on this one. So now, if I needed even more damage, I could play Impatience to draw that claw. So memory is pretty nice. I don't think I needed Dexterity Potion right here. Panacea is pretty okay. It's okay. Let's see what has in store for us today. Happy Flower is pretty nice. I don't like the other two relics. All for one, we were talking about this. I want it. I want the power of the all for one. And speaking of all for one, I'm so hyped with My Hero Academia, and at the same time so devastated that we only get more episodes in October. It's too much weight. Okay, so let's start with FTL to see what we draw. An attack, which means it's harder for us to use Patience correctly. I mean, I can use Impatience at the end, but if I draw something like Streamline, it's bad. But if I draw more cards that cost 0, it's okay. But for example, if I draw all for one and Streamline, that's not that good anymore. I guess we want to go for the eyes on this guy. So we have to defend for less. We charge battery. Do I want a cold snap back? I don't think so. So I guess I'm not actually bringing anything back. Not going to be enough to kill that guy, so I'm just going to remove the armor from the other one. That's okay. Let's see what we do here. So we begin with Finesse, that's for sure. Beam Cell is enough to kill the guy in the back and removes the most damage right now. The Fragment is pretty nice. Ball Lightning kills this one, and we are smooth sailing. Enough block, enough damage, and this guy's dead next turn. It's okay. Another claw, please. You know what we want? Unceasing Top. Unceasing Top would be amazing. So, do you see what I see? I see us taking damage. So I'm going to use the Regen Pot, but that's okay. I think we start on Finesse. No, we don't start on Finesse actually. We Ball Lightning, Rebound, Claw, Finesse to get the Claw. See? Calculated. Now we take a bunch of damage, as I foresaw. I mean, who didn't, right? Claw by itself is enough to destroy the Jaw Arm already, which means we can Beam Cell and Cold Snap the guy in the back. That already evokes. That guy's dead next turn. which means we didn't get much out of our regen. However, that's okay. At least we ended up with the same health total we began that fight. Now we could token remove a card from our deck, but then again we don't have curses, we don't have anything that I actually want to remove, so I'm good. Let's see if there's something that I want to smith. So Streamline is now a very good one to smith. Defragment's a good one for smithing. Panic Button can be a good one for smithing, all for one. I think I like Streamline though. Streamline Plus. And let's take on the Guardian. So Cold Snap's our only attack right now, right? So we Cold Snap Impatience. Now with Finesse. And our hand still sucks. So Claw, and given that this is a very defensive hand, I think I'm just playing Equilibrium here actually. So if we don't get enough damage next turn, we can just defend against whatever he's going to do. Like 32 damage, we can just defend against that if our hand is not good enough. Let's start with a Beam Cell anyway. So we have to deal 18 damage. This is 9, this is 9, and then there's the 5 that we can break through with Ball Lightning. We lose these cards, but I mean, I think we're okay. So let's go for it. Cold Snap. Cold Snap. And okay, I forgot I would evoke the Lightning Orb. So it means we play the Fragment instead of the Ball Lightning, because we don't need to evoke this. So 9. Auto Shields is okay. Then I want to play FTL. Okay. So now we rebound and claw. And you're like, but your defense, your armor. Well, Lip is here, and we also have the orb, so everything's fine. Everything's fine. Why? Because I am here. I am the pilot. Now, about this turn. This turn is not fine. We're going to be taking a lot of damage. And then we're going to take a lot of damage from the attacks of the Guardian. But will it be words, please. Will it be worth? I think so. So Claw. Now we all for one this guy, getting everything back. So we don't care about the draw actually, so we start with Beam Cell, FTL. We don't really care about the draw, but let's draw with Finesse. Go for the eyes, reducing the amount of damage we're going to be taking. I guess we can Panic Button, but I want to Panic Button in the end after I finish being idiot and attacking it. Well, we have a bunch of attacks, so Impatience is not going to really work, but Claw, and look at the size of these claws! I told you, all would be worth. I told you, you have to believe in me. And we don't get the debuff where we lose the ability to gain block because we had the artifact from Panacea. So everything is under absolute control. We already have 12 block for his turn, so we can go full aggressive here, Cold Snaps and such. And he's already changed form again. I'm going to play more defense because first we don't have Ice Cream, second Calipers is a thing. It's basically our barricade. And right here we're going to Streamline and finish him with a Claw. Look at the size of that Claw. That was a 19 damage Claw, and we don't even have Echo form. So if you ask me, is this deck awesome? Yes, this deck in this daily challenge is pretty good. So Electric Dynamics is nice. I love Hand of Greed because I'm a greedy son of a gun. But Electric Dynamics helps so much. I have to go for that. I'm sorry, Hand of Greed. So, Philosopher's Stone, all enemies start combat with 1 strength. Snack Eye, never, especially when your deck is basically a bunch of 0 cost cards. I mean, there are people like Jeremiah, the god of Slay the Spire, that can make Snacko Eye work. Sometimes Northern Lion makes Snacko Eye work, but I'm not one of those guys, I'm not a god, so you can no longer gain gold. I mean, we have already relinquished the hand of greed. I guess I'm fine with Ectoplasm. So the city. Okay, so let's go. Battles. That's all we are here for. That's what entertains you. So go for the ice to begin, because we begin with a bow. Now Streamline, Cold Snap, and I guess I want to stack first and then Panic Bottom. Not because we really like Panic Bottom, but just to already make use of it, I guess. We're going to be evoking shit here. Let's start with Ball Lightning, and Cold Snap. And then Rebound just for the damage. And we are just destroying this guy. I hate fighting against the Shadow Parasite, but this time we were just crushing the Shadow Parasite. Beam Cell, FTL, Claw, the Frag first, then Electrodynamics. Because it gives you more damage when you evoke things. Bandage Up. Do you want Bandage Up? I don't think so, like, we have the resting things. So I'm not taking Bandage Up. Another guy I hate fighting against, the Spheric Guardian. Okay, so Beam Cell, his artifact's going to deny. The Go for the Ice does not apply because he's not attacking, so his artifact thing will not receive changes this turn, but we can rebound and then go for the ice. So we get go for the ice next turn to remove another of his artifact thing. So see, right here, he's dealing 10 damage. So we go for the ice on him. And now, I know we only have 2 things here, but I really want to all for one and then remove his thing at once. So I'm going to do it with Beam Cell actually, and then go for the ice less, so he deals less damage. And the reason I'm going to do it like that, I think we play Impatience, right? FTL just for the damage, that's okay. The reason we do this is because on this next turn he attacks twice, so gotta think ahead. Now, Double Claw is not going to be enough to kill him here. I'm going to start with the Auto Shields, Charge Battery, that's already enough because we have the Frost Orbs. Not going to use the potion just to finish him here, especially because he does not get any armor back on that double attack. Now, I don't think I want any of you, but there's something I want. Give me my Unceasing Tongue. I want it. Okay, so bunch of cultists. Caca, motherfucker. So Cold Snap, Ball Lightning. Nice. Charge Battery, Let's Impatience. Go for the eyes. Yes. This is a battle that I'm okay using the Explosive Potion, if I feel like. I guess we start with Finesse. The Frag. Do we want to use the Explosive Potion? I mean, on this turn, it does not change anything. It really doesn't. So I'm not going to use just yet. We have enough block, no need to play Equilibrium, but I mean, why not? Maybe 36, 18. Okay, we get 3 block next turn for playing the last card we play. So that's okay. Now, yeah, let's use the Explosion Potion. I'm not afraid of the damage. What are you talking about? Let's Electrodynamics. This is going to be evoking at least one of the lightning things, so it damages everyone. And I should have played Outer Shields before. Why didn't I? Because I'm stupid. But that's okay, because Streamline fixes our mistake. It's really good when you have cars that fix your mistakes for you. Ah, this hand! Oh, this is going to be beautiful. As Uncle Stan or Grunkle Stan would say in Gravity Falls, this is beautiful. Although we didn't even get to see the wonders of that all-for-one. Dramatic entrance. Yes. It's a zero-cost card. And we are rooting for that unceasing top. So yes, yes, yes! Yes. Yes. You know it. Yes. That's it. So, dramatic entrance. That's okay. Now, rebound on this guy and clone this guy. Panacea for the artifact first, then Panic Button. Now, this draws us 3 cards. I'm going to use it because we still have a lot, and I mean a lot, of energy. And with this amount of block, we still have block for the next turn with Calipas. Now, how many zero costs? Only 1 claw. Maybe you can change that with finesse. Go for the eyes on this guy. He's weakened now. Claw, all for 1. Every time we play all for 1, All Might cries inside. Finesse. Oh, FTL. You're late to the party, but you are welcome anyway. Claw for 9, Claw for 11. Code Snap and Charge Battery. Dude! This deck is pretty good. Let's see how far we can go on this challenge. Now, be one with the dark, as Nashandra would say in Dark Souls 2. Another finesse, sure, because finesse actually just swaps place with the next card, and this is a 0 card for all for 1, so our all for all for 1 just gets better. And words are hard today. Why? Because I've spent God knows how many days not practicing English. Why? Because I'm an idiot that lives in a country that does not speak English as its language, and because I don't have that many friends to practice with. That's just the truth. The truth of my existence. Let's finesse now. Okay. So you, beam cell on you. Then I guess we ball lightning you twice in equilibrium. Yes. So we don't take damage. Now on this next turn, he's dealing 20 damage. That's a lot. But we have auto shields. Defrag. And do I want Rebound Clown or Electrodynamics? Electrodynamics gives us a little more block with the Frostbane evoked, and still allows us to play the claw, so that's a win. Oh my god. We're still going to take 6 damage, but that's life. Go for the eyes. Let's... Well, he's already dead. Heavens! She was already dead! If you watched my last Slay the Spire thing, you just... Like, I just triggered PTSD on you because of our last Slay the Spire thing. I mean, our only Slay the Spire thing in my channel. I played most of it like speaking like Grey Rat from Dark Souls 3 and speaking this unsavory line every time someone was dead. So I was like, heavens, she was already dead. So finesse. We should have finessed first, I guess. Yes, we should have. But we didn't. Why? Because I'm stupid. Patience. Cold Snap on this guy, and do you want to Panic Button? I mean, yes. We have Calibers. So I take some damage. Caliber still leaves us a 7. We start with a bow. And by bow I mean FTL. If you haven't caught up on that by now. Let's finesse for the draw. We know we are getting 0 block, like Auto Shields gives us 0 block. We don't care. Um, we bow lightning this guy. Now we cold snap. This evokes and gives us some more block, claw, and we're going to be taking 7 damage. That's okay. Everything's alright. Actually, we're taking just 3 damage. That's even better. Ooh, that all for one can be beautiful. And it is. So, we'll play this claw first for the intrinsic value of it. And look at this. This is beautiful. This is like I'm creating the next PTSD you are going to have, which is Grunko Stain voice. And he's just dead. Now, I don't think we want anything else. This deck is already good enough. And then when we feel like, oh, I need more block or I need something else, then we go for something else. Let's not repeat the mistake I made on our last one. So we start with FTL first. Now we can dramatic entrance, which we are going to. Do we want to take the bird first or the chosen? The bird. The dog is yellow, the bird is blue. The dog is yellow, the bird is blue, and the cat is black. Oh, the things you remember from your childhood. Oh, that early all for one. That's beautiful. Let's finish off the bird. Then we all for one her. FTL. Go for the ice. Claw for 7, claw for 9, cold snap and this was beautiful. Beautiful as it should be. Do we want to rebound finesse? Rebounding finesse means we draw finesse with impatience. If we don't draw an attack. So I guess I'm fine with that. We did draw an attack. So we cold snap her. Let's impatience. And that's a claw for the lethal. I love claws. Maybe you got it by now. Enlightenment. Enlightenment, we don't have that much costly stuff. Like Enlightenment is the colorless card that works kinda like bullet time for the silent. Do we want jacks? I don't think we want jacks. I think we'd like the special relic, but not the jacks. Losing 3 HP, gain 2 strength. We don't even need. I'm going to get that. And in some cases we get Panacea and we... Oh, we cannot artifact this thing, or can we? I don't quite remember the how the rules work here. Lantern. Gratefully accepted, as Bane would say. Your precious armory. Gratefully accepted. We can buy a medical kit. We can also go for another defragment. Medical kit or defragment. If we could go medical kit and leap, I would, but we can't. So, do we need another defragment? I think I'm just going to pick the medical kit for the Act 3, because I think we can get to Act 3. Okay, so Bim Cell, then FTL, then we begin with a bow, then go for the ice, and all this strength is beautiful. Now we claw, add with dramatic entrance, and equilibrium. Now, if we use the essence of steel, we are not taking damage. I like that idea. I mean, we always have a bunch of potions that we don't use, so yeah, I'm going to use it. How is our all for one? Our all for one thing is beautiful. Okay, so we're doing it. So we finesse first, because drawing, right? Then we're going to all for one her, or it. Not going to assume its gender, the gender of the snake plant. Did you just assume my gender? Yes, I did, kinda. Sorry, didn't want to, but I kinda did. Now, ball lightning, ball lightning. And I guess I should have get some more block, right? So maybe some cold snaps in the middle would have been better, but I mean, we're taking 3 damage. That's fine. And that's the streamline for the win. That was another beam cell. Don't tempt me. I am not strong enough to resist the temptation. So where are you, beam cell? Here you are. Okay. So now we want to go here so we can fight the elite. Is that wise? No. Am I doing it? Absolutely. Do we focus the fungi beast or this guy? Let's take some damage, but talvez. That moment where you're like the panic approaches you because you were not expecting someone to talk through the window. But that's okay. That's fine, that was just dead. And yes, I just replied in Portuguese. Now you know my secret. I'm a filthy person. Patience before finesse. Oh, this is nice. So let's finesse first. Then we finesse again. Panacea. Panic bottom. And we didn't lose anything. And electrodynamics and cold snap. And stack because we have something called Calibus. Now I ask you, where is my unceasing top? Fellow warriors, I ask you, should my campaign come to an end? And suddenly here I am playing Pentakill, because it makes all goddamn sense. Oh, yes, I didn't play Bimcell for that vulnerability bonus damage. Why? Because I'm very distracted right now. Do I want another streamline? I mean, I feel like I don't need to. We already have good enough draw and crawls. Oh, the Book of Stabbing, my old enemy. We begin with a bow. Then I guess we want to auto shields before I make something stupid and defend. Dramatic entrance, streamline him, cold snap, and that's already enough block, and charge battery just because we want energy next turn. Now 18 damage. We start with beam cell, then we go for the ice. Now it's only 12 damage, but can we find the block? Kinda. I think it's enough. I haven't actually calculated, but yeah, that's enough. Because now we have 14. Now 15 damage. We start with finesse. Haha! That panacea! For our panic bottom. So, cold snap is happening. Bubble item is happening. Stack is happening. This is just... oh my goodness! Just a side, just to speak like All Might. And speaking in All Might, we just played All for One and he's dead. Because All for One is amazing. All Might cries again. No. Now, let's see what we are going to smith here. What do we want to smith? Let's see, dramatic entrance. Nah. Electric dynamics. Meh. Let's improve the defragment. That's okay. And it's time to fight the bronze ultimatum. Now, is this hand good? No. The 2 0-cost cards in our hand exhaust. But, however, there is something we can do with this hand. Let's start with dramatic entrance. I'm not going to be playing this thing, nor any of it. What we are going to do is play an equilibrium to retain this hand. And then on the next turn, There are some pretty fine things we can do with this hand. So let's begin with Beam Cell. Actually, just a second. And we're back. By the magic of editing, you haven't lost anything. Actually, I just paused the recording, so yeah, nothing actually happened. So, do you want to remove the things? Yes, because we have All for One in hand already. With finesse again. That's beautiful. Claws are amazing. Now, I think we have to still kill this thing. So we start here. I forgot to rebound! I'm shit. Okay, I can rebound after the All for One. That's okay. Nobody saw anything. Another Beam Cell goes here, but before that, finesse. And finesse again. Beam Cell goes here, because we want to remove that, right? Now, we claw this. Rebound. Then we claw this. Okay. Now, he's dealing 14 damage. If we play this, we are fine. And we have thing for the next turn. Do you want to play Panic Button? No. I'm going to save that Panic Button for now because this is a boss fight. And this takes more. That guy just took our Electric Dynamics. Joke's on you, but you're going down. Like, you're already dying, right? So, Go for the Ice does not remove the last artifact thing. We always play the Fragment here. That's always happening. Let's play the Claw and the Go for Ice here. Go for the Ice. Now we Electric Dynamics. We Ball Lightning the guy in the back and we Cold Snap. And this is beautiful. Okay, so the turn of the Great Doom is coming, but it's not yet. We start with a Beam Cell, now we have TL. I didn't want to rhyme, but I just did. The Volt deals 11, so I can Cold Snap on this guy. And that guy dies. See? Everything according to plan. Just going to play the Panacea already, because this guy does not apply the buffs. Auto shields first, and then with our orbs is just enough. And Streamline on him. So he attacks, that's okay. Now on this turn he starts to prepare to deal 50 damage, which is that's a lot. I don't need to tell you that, but I just did. Let's sleep and charge battery because we have something called Calipers that's going to still give us 11 block. And anyhow, it's good enough. So Beam Cell FTL. That rhymes. That's poetry. Poetry. Ball Lightning first, then Cold Snap. Impatience. All those shields you're so useless right now. Okay, so I guess I play Rebound for the damage and Auto Shields. I know it does nothing, I know. But that means we just get it next turn. I didn't actually need to get it next turn, right? Because this guy's not even attacking. So Streamline, Ball Lightning, Claw, Cold Snap. And that was amazing. He's almost dead. We almost didn't take damage. If we did take damage at all. Finesse first. All for one. And look at the size of that claw. Okay, so I don't think I'm taking any of those. Suzu or Runic Dome or Empty Cage. I don't think we need to remove anything from our deck, being honest with you. So I don't like this. I'm kind of a seer, but not really a seer, so Runic Dome is dangerous. I think I'm taking Sozo, even though I have the potion belt. Now we relinquish our right to potions. Things are getting hard for the home team. But we will soldier on. So let's see what we do against this guy. We start with Finesse. Beam Cell is exactly what we were looking for. That's dramatic entrance. And then, given that we have something called calipers, I'm going to Panacea, Panic Bottom, then leave. Now, I ask you, what if I had the unceasing top that I'm asking for a century, for millennia? I would have 5 energy to spend. Now do you understand why I wanted an unceasing top? Now we know. Finesse, finesse. Vimsel again, Claw again, Code Snap, the frag, and charge battery. That's okay. And that guy's just dead already. And Streamline's going to be lethal, even if he wasn't vulnerable. Oh, another go for the eyes. Do not tempt me. What is the last boss? Is the Awakened one? Hologram? Do we want hologram? I mean, hologram is useful for getting things back, like getting an all for one later. I think I want a hologram. Oh no, not this event. I hate this event. I don't think I want Madness. I don't want the Curse either. Although, yeah, I don't want the Curse either, because if we had like a bonfire thing close, we could toke the Curse away, but I don't want to be holding Rives, and I'm going to lose the 4 max HP. I'm okay with that. Yes, let's fight the boss from Act 1. And please give me the unceasing top. And maybe some of you that know the game better than I do are going to say something like, but you can't get unceasing top because it's not a rare relic. Or you might say, you can't get unceasing top because it's a rare relic. You know, I'm fighting because I like to fight. That's all we need to know, okay? Now, this hand is terrible. I'm not going to lie to you. But we are going to do what we can do. And what we can do is punch this guy like there's no tomorrow. And we could... If I had not played Cosnap, I could have played all for one. Would have been better, yes. But I'm stupid. So now we have to hologram Cosnap. And we just play Cosnap again. And no! I'm stupid because now we've done this abomination. That's what happens when you're not just That's what happens when you are not paying enough attention to the game. But I think we're still fine. That's okay. That's Gloria's hand, actually. Let's beam cell this guy. And I think we beam cell this guy again. And with finesse. With claw, so no more attacks. Impatience. Cold snap. I'm going to Panacea here. Charge battery and stack because we have calipers. And now this guy like splits again, but we already have electric dynamic, so always fine. Always well. Streamline this guy in the back, and he almost is already dead to the passive lightning. He's going to split on Chew, and we all know that splitting on Chew is just as good as dead. FTL, and go for the eyes. Do voodoo, actually. But yeah, you got the joke there. Do I want another streamline? I don't think so. I'm good. We're gonna skip it. Skipper, as the Norse would say when you're playing with them in Age of Mythology. Skipper. We can rebound the claw here, and then impatience in the end. I like that. So rebound, claw, dramatic entrance, cold snap, and patience. We claw this guy and leap. Are we going to be taking damage? Yes, a lot. But I'm fine with this turn. And as the great Northern Lion would say, I stand by it. in that, I mean, characteristic voice that he has. That's like really nice to hear and watch. He just goes, "I stand by my play. I stand by that." It's pretty nice, even if you completely disagree with what he has done. It's still really nice to just hear him go like, "I stand by that." Like, that's a man that has confidence in what he's doing. And you know, you gotta respect a man that has confidence in what he's doing. Now, back to the present, I've just took another 4 damage. Can we kill them right here? Maybe. I start with finesse. Let's beam cell this guy. Let's rock dynamics. Now, this guy's already dead to the lightning. And now that guy's already dead to the lightning as well. So, yes, we can kill them. Flash of Steel is like the offensive finesse. Yes, that does put a smile on my face. And now we are fighting the Transient. We don't have that good of an opening as Transient, but is that enough to stop us? No. That's dramatic entrance because yes, we have to come sweeping in the way we did before. Like the lyrics of... what is the song again? It's 1:15, I'm all alone and I need you now. What's the name of the song? Anyway, whatever. That's okay. I'm not going to stop and be like, I'm going singing a very sad song because I want to find the name of it. Okay, that's okay. Don't worry. Okay, I'm not that kind of guy. All the time, sometimes. Do you want to play a panic button anyway? Nah, just go. Go. Get out of my face. I was like, just buy. And buy is go in Portuguese. Okay, so we begin with a bow. That's exactly what I was looking for. So go for the eyes, claw, all for one, and look at this. Do want anything else in your life than an all for one as good as this. That's Panacea right here, so it means we can play our panic button and not get the thing for it. The Flash of Steel with himself last because it doesn't matter. Now a hologram, the all for one, and we just do it all again. Last Friday night. Do it all again. I'm sorry for destroying your ears because I know I'm not made for singing, but I like to sing. And do we need to be dealing all this damage to the Transients? No, but it's not about winning, it's about sending a message. It's about sending the message. Himselfness. And the frag first. Let's not make just a stupid mistake. Lightning again, and he's not even damaging us anyway, but stack because calipers is a thing, okay? And now we are on the last turn that the Transient has, and look at that, the Transient was, look at the size of that claw, it's just beautiful. Rebound, streamline, because it costs 1 if you do it like that, not that it matters or anything. Did we kill the Transient? No. But was it fun to just attack it like there's no tomorrow? Yes. It's about sending a message, boys and girls and other genders. Or I don't know. I don't even know, like when people tell that they are Apache helicopters, does that mean that you're an Apache helicopter in biology or in gender? I actually don't know how that works. We begin with a bow. Then, I guess with Panacea. Dramatic entrance. Now we are going to Flash of Steel, Cold Snap, Claw, and Stack. Are we taking damage? Yes. Do I care? No. And yes, the Panacea lets us keep the strength. That works. That's beautiful. Okay, the frag. Beam Cell. Now I'm going to rebound and play hologram. Why? Because doing like that means we draw hologram again. So we hologram the Flash of Steel again for even more damage. And Patience let us draw even more. Now we claw, and now we close that. And that was a perfect turn. Speaking in perfect turns. Let's begin with a claw, and then I'm going to auto shields first. Why? Because this gives us more damage for the next cards we play. Tell me, isn't this just beautiful? Look at the size of this claws already. And we Patience just because we didn't need those cards. Now, Beam Cell. No, Finesse to begin with. Finesse, because it lets us deal even more damage. Now, do we need a panic button? No. But in the name of damage, we do it. Cold Snap, and that's a free elite, boys and girls and other things. That was a free elite. Not going to take another hologram. Do we want to heal? No. Instead we're going to Smith. Yes, let's Smith. Panacea, what's your... Oh, true artifact? Yes! Panacea, yes please. I destroy the lyrics of Sugar. We begin with a bow. Then we Beam Cell. Dramatic entrance. Glow. Roguelike. I could be talking all of this at the rhythm of you're playing with the big boys now, right? Beam Cell. FTL. Claw. Charge battery. You're playing with the big boy now. You're playing against the fact now. Oh, yes. We know the finesse into electric dynamics. I should just stop singing. But don't turn my back on that stack. And I took no damage from Constricted and the attack. You will see all of my skill and still. You're playing with the big boy, playing with the big. You're playing with the big boy now. Just before we die to the elite. If I do die against the elite, I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, it was pre-recorded and then you just made the audio on it. No, it wasn't. This amount of madness can only happen naturally, okay? It cannot be improved or like, okay, I'm just going to watch myself playing and then I'm going to figure out what I want to say. No, you have to be crazy at the first. Maybe I should have gone for the Electric Dynamics for the Raptomancer battle, but we are not in the Raptomancer battle. Dramatic entrance. Claw. Now we can pull a claw back with all for one. And we're going to, because damage against this guy is interesting. Now, I know he starts to attack like a madman, so I'm going to Equilibrium and retain this block for the next turn. And he's intangible, because he does not like to play by the rules. We begin with a bow. We go for the ice. So that's a lot less damage now. That's a lot more manageable. I'm going to play the claw. But why? Because you're still making the claws bigger, you know? And I don't know why I just made a British accent there, but I did. Streamline, Cold Snap, Leap, and Charge Battery. Now, how much? 25. 25 to 33, that is 8 damage. Are we okay taking 8 damage or do we want to panic button? I'm okay taking 8 damage. I'm okay. I can accept that. We begin with Finesse. Now we beam cell. Bow lightning. Bow lightning. Cold snap. And patience. Nice! Nice timing, FTL. Electric pickaxe. That was a beautiful turn. I don't know you, but I love it. Now he's intangible again. And here's what we do. We begin with Beam Cell, Flash of Steel, Stacks not exactly what I'm looking for. We claw, and you see what I want to do. We all for one. But it's dealing only 1 damage. Yes, I know. Do you think I don't know? I know. But with finesse. And with finesse. Yet again. And lo and behold, we get Panacea for the panic button that we didn't play, so we didn't exhaust. Can you see? So we go for the ice. We rebound and then the claw. So next turn we have a gigantic claw. And an even bigger claw because we just did that. Now I could play Impatience here, but if I do, then that claw still deals only 1 damage. I want that claw to deal more than just 1 damage. So here it is, dealing 15 damage, 22 because of the vulnerability, and then the streamline is enough to kill it. War Paint, okay, those were fine additions to my arsenal. Nash, yes, I want Nash. Let's see what colorless card do you offer. Swift Strike? No, I don't want it. I just let all the words appear in case you want to read, because this is an event that maybe doesn't show up all the time. Now, I don't think we need to be improving many more stuff in our deck. I mean, what's the upgrade of skill? 3 cards. No, the Impatience. Okay, I guess then. Let's improve the Impatience then. Since the game doesn't want to give us our Unceasing Top, we create our Unceasing Top. So we begin with a bow. That's a beautiful thing to see. Dramatic entrance. Flash of Steel. Flash of Skill. Now we all for one in the guy that's attacking to show his brothers that we should not attack me. Finesse. Now let's just claw because I want to be saving this damage for the others. Then I think I go for the guy that has more health. Rebound and all lightning. And I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the guy that does not attack here because he believes that this can happen. That's okay. So we skip. And now, before the boss, I'm going to rest. Why? Just to be safe and to have that order 66 on our health. Oh! We start with Panache. And yes, I know it's a power. That's the reason we're not going to play the fragment. Because we don't need it. Now, we FTL this guy. With dramatic entrance. Okay. Just follow me here. All for one on this guy. FTL. Cold Snap. That guy's dead. Cold Snap. Charge battery. Are we taking damage? Yes. Should I play the Dexterity Potion? I should. We would have a little bit more block. Actually, just 2 block, but I mean, okay, we take 8 damage. Is that end of the world? No. The end of the world is actually Netflix, a Netflix series. I'm going to beam cell this guy first, or I mean, do I? Let's go for the ice on this guy. This is heavy because less damage, obviously. That's okay. Yeah, let's beam cell this guy. That didn't quite hit the mark, as Rexa would say. And we already have enough luck. And people are making noise chasing the dog. Okay, so Electric Dynamics is a power. We don't want to play that. That's a dead card right now. We claw, we streamline, and now we have no attacks. So impatience. Beam cell. Finesse. Flash of Steel. Leap. And rebound stack in the case he's dealing damage next turn. And we still have calipers. Right! There's that thing again. Hologram. All for One is in there. Do you see what we are going to do? I know you do. You are smart. And you have seen us doing it. Even if you're not smart, you have seen us doing this. So, ta-da! Beam cell back. Beam cell again. FTL with finesse. Go for the ice. Finesse again. Claw. Claw. Impatience. Streamline. And now Streamline is a zero cost card. Claw. And the Panache activates, right? Yeah, Panache. That's the name. I'm not just speaking any nonsense and calling to the card's name. And we have 78 block. Now remember, we have calibers. So, yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah, we're just keeping that block and activating Panache. And possibly now we are going to force him out of it. So with Beam Cell, Flash, and Claw is already enough, so I don't need to play the All for One. It's a shame that All for One and Hologram are going away together, are running away together, and now it's the second phase. Now in the second phase we can finally play powers again. So let's finesse. Opa. Instead of Ops, they Opa in Portuguese. FTL finesse. Rebound Claw. Yes, I should have done that while. Yeah, I know. Electric Dynamics, All Lightning, that's a lot of damage. But he's also dealing a lot of damage. A Dark Echo deals some damage, does not shuffle the Void yet. We do not feed the Void. Outer Shield is useless here because we still have 3 damage, 3 block that Calipers capped for us, so we have to go for the Finesse route. Cold Snap, Claw, Equilibrium is going to be enough. And now 32, and Calipers and Thing. Yeah, let's keep the Outer Shields, although I think Outer Shield's still going to be useless next turn. Oh, no, it's not, because Calipers. Yes, so we play Outer Shield here, just to begin with it, right? We don't have All for One in there already, but maybe we find it with Impatience. So Streamline, Claw, then with Impatience. Ha-ha! All for One. And look at this. This is beautiful. So Beam Cell. And we are going to rebound. Claw. Look at this. This was beautiful. This was our daily challenge. And we've done it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have been entertained. And I see you on our next daily challenge, which I guess is tomorrow. So yeah, see you tomorrow.